What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly recap of this past week's price action. I'm basically going to be going over every single day the price action of that day, what trades could have been taken, what we couldn't have taken, the logic behind it, the confluences I used to take a trade and whatnot. Right, so let's get right into it. Actually, give me 1 second. I have to cool. Okay. I think this should be fine. Okay. So, to backtest, I've been using TradeZilla. I know before I used to use FX Replay, but now it's TradeZilla. I had some issues with FX Replay, just canceled that, and I'm paying like $35 a month for the software. But yeah, so I've just to give you an just to give you like a rundown of what the software does. It does give you a lot of data on your session wins, also your trade wins, right? Like in this case, I do win 91% of my sessions, and I do have a 64% win rate, which is not bad. I'm trying to get it higher, right? But I do need more screen time. I've backtested about 5 months worth of data, so it's not bad. But if you guys are ever trying to get trying to look for a software to backtest on, TradeZilla would definitely be your go-to, right? I'm not sponsored. I just really like the software, right? Anyways, let's get right into it. July 6th, 2025. July 7th, my bad, 2025. So coming into the morning, we do have a bearish bias. I know we do have a 4-hour right here that is filled, right, but not disrespected. But as time goes on, we do see that price had manipulated into these 4-hour inverse fair value gaps and are clearly respecting them, right? So we do have a bearish bias on the 4-hour time frame, right? Now next, I'm going to go on to the 1-hour time frame just to validate my bias. And yeah, I mean, right here we did have this 1 hour that was clearly disrespected. And then we have created another 1 hour right here. It seems to be disrespected as well, to be getting disrespected. So we are going to have a bearish bias, right? Next, I'm going to be looking for my targets. The first thing I wanted to look for is London or session lows, session liquidity, and as well as previous day lows or previous day's highs. Those are usually going to be the main draws on liquidity. I'm also going to try finding any unmitigated gaps. So yeah, let's check that out. So I'm located in Central Time, so I'm located in Texas. So yeah, so we're going to try to look for our session liquidity first. All right, so okay, we do have London lows right here. So that could be our first target. Okay, then Asia lows was taken, right? So that could be our first draw, and then or first target, and then we're gonna try looking for previous day lows. Probably be this. So previous day lows. And then we could also put this as a target. I don't want to put this as a target because I think this is going to just get ran through once we take previous day lows. But yeah. We'll just set this as a target. Sell side liquidity. Well, actually, this is a 4-hour internal low, my bad. Okay. Cool. So yeah, those could be our targets for the session, right? On the 15-minute time frame, we got to see if we find anything. We do have this 15-minute unmitigated gap. We did run through this one. We also created two 15-minute inverse gaps. So yeah, I do have a heavy bearish bias, right? And if not, if we respect this one, and if we disrespect this one and respect this inverse fair value gap, then I'm going to continue with targeting these shorts. But anyways, let's hop into the session at 8:30. All right, so session's already started. Let's go ahead and, okay, so we have a huge reaction to the upside. All right, let's see if we're tapping into anything. All right, we tapped into both 15 minutes. And let me see if I can find an entry off here though. Gotta find an entry. Yeah, that entry scuffed. Okay, and all right, so we already took London lows. See if we can get a retracement to 5 minute or something. Nope. All right. Okay, that's already unmitigated. Or that's already filled, my bad. Nothing, man. Let's see what we got. Nothing. All right. Maybe here we can get an unfilled gap. Brother, what is this price action, man? I'm gonna switch the day at 10, by the way, so let's see what we got. All right, so we do have a 5 minute right here. What targets can we even sweep, man? If we were to take this, obviously we clearly disrespected these levels right here. Sorry, these levels that we had mentioned. Well, actually we disrespected both of these 15 minutes, but it seems that the displacement is not going lower. We didn't take out previous day lows. We didn't take out this 4-hour internal low. And yeah, okay. Well, let's see what our targets could essentially be for at least this day. Nothing really. There's no targets. If anything, just this buy side liquidity. We could take like a little long too, but oh well. Let me just wait till this. Never mind. That 5 minute gap didn't even form correctly, man. So yeah, there's nothing on here. And it ended up taking previous day lows. And then we ended up, wait, hold up. Oh, still can't find an entry. If it takes internal lows, the 4-hour internal low, then I'm switching the day. Okay. Wait a second. We respected this 5 minute, no? This one right here. Perhaps I can take a short towards that. Let me see if I can find an entry though. Can I find an entry? Okay, there's a 1 minute right here, right? How big would the risk be? 12 points, not bad for all that. I'll take it. I'll just go with one con. All right, so I'm gonna take this short right towards the 4-hour internal low. The reason behind this trade is going to be one, we had tapped into this 5 minute inverse fair value gap. We ended up respecting that as well. We created a 1 minute. Where did I see it? A 1 minute fair value gap right here. 1 minute fair value gap. Well, it's bullish anyways. It's right here, and we had closed below it. So yeah, and we do have this 4-hour internal low right here. So let's go ahead and see. And we got stopped out. Not too bad, but honestly, very crappy session. Very crappy session. In actuality, actually, I don't think I should have taken that because we had two right here, two fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next day. It's just a $245 loss, so it's not bad. We only went with one con, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So let's go on to the next one, next day. Okay. So, do we have any news? No, we don't have any news either, but we could trade this, right? It's although it's no news, we could still trade it. Anyways, so I do have a very bullish bias here. The reason why is on the 4 hour we did disrespect this 4 hour fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. We also the day before, right, had tapped into these two inverse fair value gaps right here, and usually my rule of thumb is once price taps or runs through these two fair value gaps, but it doesn't close, usually they're most likely invalid, right? So yeah, these are the targets. Sorry, these are the targets. This is the bias. I do have a bullish bias, and my targets are going to be London highs right here. And that's pretty much it, low-key. And possibly this draw on liquidity if price completely like shoots up. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. All right. Okay, cool. So let's get right into it. All right. So market open, we are tapping into this unfilled 5 minute. From here, I do want to see a long, right? Do have a setup present. Do have a 3 minute, right? Let me see how this would play out. Yeah, this wouldn't play out too well. Okay, maybe it's just a manipulation. Let's see if we can get, if we disrespect that 5 minute, then I'll shift my bias. Okay, all right, yeah, okay, cool. So obviously we did not get that long that we wanted. Order flow has changed. Oh no. Okay, so we did respect that this 5 minute right here. So let's see if we could change our targets real quick. We do have Asia lows right here. You could possibly target. So, but anyways, let me see what's up. 5 minute embers. Okay, do I have a 2 minute? No. 3 minute? No. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. So we're going to be taking this short. Why? We do have this Asia lows right here that we could target. We also have this 5 minute inverse that we are respecting. I'm going to take this for 2 cons. Set my stop loss right here. My take profit there. Stop loss at the wick. And let's go for it. All right. I think I'm gonna get stopped out low key. But all right, cool. We took out Asia lows. Again, we respected this 5-minute inverse fair value gap. We created a 1 minute, 1 minute inversion, and I basically waited for price to close below that inversion, which was right here. Then, sorry, right here, and then I took that 1 minute and just took it all the way to Asia lows. All right, and that's cool. Let's see if we could get a retracement back into an unmitigated gap. Oh my god, I can't speak. But yeah, let's see. Nada. To have a really good reaction though, low key. Oh, we do have a 15-minute. It could possibly long too. Let me see if I have my confluences. My bad, G, my bad. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to see if I could take this one right here. I'll take it right here, set that right here. I'm going to go break even as soon as we hit this. Didn't we have a 5-minute right now? Wait. Okay. I swore we had a 5-minute. Anyways, let me try to see if I could go break even at an area. But my bad. Take profits right here. See if I'll go break even right here. Seems like a good spot to go break even. Okay, let's get it. Cool. Break even. Cool. All right, and we're done for the day. Again, this was a really good trade. Why? Because we did take out a session liquidity, which is a major draw on liquidity, and we're going to retrace into a 15-minute fair value gap. As you can see, we didn't have a 5-minute. We only had a 15-minute. So yeah, pretty good trade. I took the 2-minute inversion actually, which is right here. And yeah, I took it there, rode it all the way up, and yeah, banked for 3,000 on this day. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cool beans. All right, let's get on to the next day. I'm probably gonna cut it short, not gonna lie, in a bit, and I'll probably release the part 2 later on today. But we'll see. Let's see if we could at least finish today. Anyways, going on to Wednesday. Wednesday at 8:15, right? Or actually, did we have news on Wednesday? I've got to check. Nah, we didn't have news on Wednesday, did we? Nah, we have news on Thursday. We had news on Thursday. Okay, cool. Okay, so Wednesday was a tough day, not gonna lie. That was the day I lost my funded. So let's see what we did wrong or what we could have done right. Okay, so let's go on to the 4-hour. Coming into the day, we do have a very mixed bias, right? On the 4-hour, I can't really see anything. Why? Because we had already tapped into this 4-hour right here, 4-hour right there. There's no reason to go up. We also have this 4-hour fair value gap forming. So since I can't find anything on the 4-hour time frame, I need to go lower. All right, guys, this is where we end it, and I'll come back later.